Hi everybody, so this is Pintail Paddocks and I am Kathy. I'm sharing with you today an unboxing and a seed sowing. I might repeat myself a little bit later on in the video because I decided to do both together. The unboxing will be after the seed discussion type thing. I'll be sowing them, but I'll do that super quick. I just thought I'd talk to you a little bit first. The first bit is the seed sowing. I did the course, I think it's only £30 or something, with Hugh Richards, and it was about, because I used to get so kerfuddled with January, February, and I used to just sow what I thought, and it didn't always work out brilliantly. So I went on his course, and so I've got something like this, and this works for me. It might be something completely different for you, but I've got at the top direct sowing, transplanting, modular sowing. And then I've got my whole garden, well, not my garden, but the area that I've got in the field for growing set out. So here I've got a poly. I haven't actually got a poly yet. That's what I'm hoping to get in the future. The potting shed that we're in now, which is also a medical shed. It's also used for keeping my fleece in and for doing things connected with spinning, stuff like that. Anyway. Summer fruit and raspberries, which I've got here in my garden. Then these ones here are blueberry bushes. Then I've got gooseberry bushes here, and then here on my beds, these ones are reclaimed ones, so they were an old oil tank, I think, a garden oil tank that was there, so they've been cut into three and put there. Here I've got a metal bed here and a metal bed here. I've got my first wooden bed that my hubby made, and then I've got a metal bed here which is rubbish that I should be replacing, and here, and then I've got one of the good metal beds here. If you haven't watched ones before, then the metal beds that I bought originally were amazing. The second ones here are rubbish, so I need to replace those, and I'm going to be using an IBC cut down to replace those. My IBCs were going to go here, but now it's changed because obviously the beds are falling apart. So that's sort of the way that it's set out. So these show what are in the beds now. Over here I've got what are modular sowing for January, so I'll share that with you. And I've got these ones here that I've added to it. I did sow my onions the other day, and they're all done. I apologise if you are seeing my dog running up or down. Hello baby, or coming to see us. Well, I don't apologise really because I love her to bits. Right, okay, so in January I put down modular sowing, which are cauliflower, leeks, chip my potatoes. I can't do that because I haven't got them. I have ordered them. I can't remember who I've ordered them off, but I have ordered them. My red baron and red dragon onion seeds are already in, so they're on the side over here, and you'll see that on the unboxing a bit later on. And I've got globe artichokes, which are green globe and romanesco, so I'm putting those in. And I've also got Russian giant sunflowers that I did the other day, and my own sweet pea seeds. So the ones that I've got here are the ones that I've got to do today. So I've got my artichokes, I've got my leeks, that's a little free one, and I have got my cauliflower. So the cauliflower is Thompson & Morgan all the year round, so that one should be fine. I've got a little freebie here, which is a palla de neve. Don't know what that one is, but we'll give that one a go. The leeks are Bulgarian giant, and I've got winter giant there, so those are my leeks. And my artichokes, now those leeks, I'm just trying to think where I got those from. I can't remember. These little free ones are from Green Shop Happy. Now I ordered lots of I know it sounds silly, but I ordered lots of nettles from them, and I got loads of free seeds, so that was amazing. but the artichoke ones that I'd already said about are from crocus seeds. So those are the ones that I'll be doing today. And I've done all of my labels to go with them, because as you know, and I said that that's going to be one of my main ones this year, is to make sure that I'm labeling. I've even bought myself a new pen which is oil based, so it shouldn't rub off. Now whether these will rot, that's the other thing that can happen. We'll have to wait and see. But that's what I'll be sowing today. So I'm just going to get myself a little bit sorted and then I'll sow them, but it's all going to be very quick, probably just in one pot. I'm sort of following what Steve from Green Side Up does, and just put them all in one, and I can pop them over here and I'll show you them when they're done, and then you'll be able to see the unboxing video at the end. All right, so I'll be back in a moment. Not sure if you can see me, but you don't need to see me so much. Now today I have sieved my compost. It is still a little bit wet, but it'll do for now. So I'll just, actually I sieved it twice because it's so wet that I sieved it once, pushed it through the sieve, and then threw the bits away that were no good. Got a little worm there, I'll probably put that outside somewhere. And then put it through the sieve again so that it's as fine as I can get it. I mean, it's been in here for about 2 weeks and it's still wet. This compost is wetlands, and it is peat free. They only stay in here for a little while, and then I move them as soon as they're ready into my own compost, because that's like magic stuff. So right, okay, I should have, because I tried to be organised. Now I've got mucky hands, so I'm going to get everything mucky. But so the first one that I'm going to be putting in, and all I'm going to do is a little row. I'll just put a few in here because I can always, oh, these are bigger than what I thought. There we go, they're a little bit like sunflower seeds. I didn't expect that. Never mind, I'll just pop them in. Pop a few in. I only need a couple of plants, but I'm just erring on the side of caution, and then I can always put some more in later because there's quite a few seeds in there. Let's say 50 seeds in there. So, and then I have to make sure that they dry out and everything beforehand. So that's those in there. So those are the romanesco. Now these are the green globe. So I'll do the same thing, won't give them much room because I'll take them out once they've started to come through. So put that there, do the same with that one. And this soil has been in here, so it's in the same temperature that they're going to be in. If they come on, then they come on. You should know my ethos now. If they come on, they come on. Now, I used to worry about putting the bigger ones in and not worrying about the smaller ones. But I know that Steve from Green Side Up, you can tell that I watch him a lot. He's like my Bible to watch. But he did it with, I think it was garlic. And he used the small ones as well as the big ones, because he'd always thrown the small ones away, the cloves, and it made no difference. So I'm a little bit like, well, we'll use all of them then, and then if they're small or big, it doesn't matter, we'll still give them a go. Right, so now I have got, let's have a look, Leeks. That's the bigger one, isn't it? Let's see which one it is. So that's the giant one. So Bulgarian giant. I can't even read my own writing. So I'll just put a little. Woo! Right. I'm going to put all these seeds in. there aren't that many in here. I would imagine that there's, well, I suppose there's probably about 20. I'll put all of those up there, like that. Put them as evenly as I can. And do another winter giant. We'll put another row in there because we're only getting them to germinate, and then just give them a little bit of grow in their room and then move them on. And obviously I have looked at all of them, and my planting will and my plan will go accordingly. So next month or whenever it's got to put them on, it will tell me where they've got to go. So whether they've got to be planted inside, outside. So it's ideal because I don't actually have to think about it. Now, have I already messed up with my labels? Thankfully I've got labels up here, so they always put on the bottom the date, the end date, but I don't know why. These are going to have to be quite close together. These are going to have to be best friends, but I'm sure that they'll be fine. So this one here is all year round. So I'll put this one in here. I have overseeded, I always do, but these ones were free. Those ones were in a magazine, I think. There are 100 seeds in there, so they'll last me a good while. And these ones here, I don't know how many are in here, about 20. I think it's the free. It's the free ones again that came with the nettles. I'll put these in. And then I'll pop a little bit of compost over the top. I'm not going to, I'm just going to pop it over the top. I'm not going to push it down or anything like that because they're a nice little, just tidy it up. It has to be tidy. I can't not have it tidy. God forbid. God forbid it's not tidy. Right, okay, so we'll just move that around a bit so that it looks nice and tidy. And then the dog has chewed my watering, so I'll just give it a bit of water with this, and then I'll put it on a tray over there, which I'll show you in a moment. So that means that they should have good contact. They won't need any more water for ages. And what I will probably do is pop a bit of bagging over. So this is where I've put the seeds. They're all bubble wrapped, and I'll leave them in there and see how they go. Just come and check on them. They should stay quite moist because obviously they're in the bubble wrap, and I gave them a good watering, so hopefully they'll be fine. And then we can come and check on them another time. Hi everybody, so today I've got a box opening of something that I bought on Amazon, and it's something for me to put my seedlings in here. At the moment I haven't got a greenhouse or a polytunnel, so the glass on the front of here I use as a greenhouse really. It keeps it away from the elements and brings it on a little bit sooner. I am in the process of working on a hotbed at the moment, but hopefully that will be coming to fruition in the near future. I'm going to be using an old IBC for that. but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, this is the box opening, so it's something to go into a greenhouse or something like that. I bought it on Amazon. It was a complete bargain for £8.59. Everywhere else I saw it for £20–25, and I'm sure it's the same thing. Whether Amazon made a mistake, I don't know, but we'll have a look at it, and then what I'll do is I'll put the link to it underneath. So let's go ahead. I'm always afraid of using a knife because I always wonder whether there's something underneath that can be ruined. I bought something before and used a knife for it and then ruined it, so I'm always a little bit more careful now. And also with myself, because I'm so accident prone. Yesterday I had a bit of a mishap with some gas. I thought that the gas wasn't on, went and lit it and caught my hair, so that was a little bit scary. Anyway, I've got instructions here. They all seem pretty simple. They need to be simple for me. It helps if there's a right way up. Get your glasses on, Kathy. So it just looks like you've just got to put it all together. Oh, it is, if I show you those, hopefully, because it's nice and easy steps. It's definitely a dummy's guide to putting it together, I think. But let's see if I can mess it up, shall we? Right, I think I'll pop it on the floor and then bring it back up and do it step by step. Just check before I do that I've got all the bits. So I should have 8 of those. Yeah, 12 of those, 8 of those. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. 12 of those. So that's correct. I should have 8 of these, which I have, and then I should have 4 of those underneath, which I have got. To be honest, I think usually if I wasn't doing it for you, I'd just go ahead and put it together because it does seem pretty simple. So phase 1 is the long pieces and a couple of the ends. So because I'm making it on here, I'll probably have to make it in parts and then put it together somewhere else and show you at the end. So quite simple. You haven't got holes on that side, you've only got holes on that side. So obviously they face each other. So see how easy they are to put together, because that can be the... You can't actually see me doing it up there. Just slightly longer than my table, which is very helpful. There you've got to use what you've got. And the table is all I've got. I don't know what the middle one's for, because there's no middle ones. Maybe you could buy extra to strengthen it. I don't know. And then it is the simplest of things to put together. So then you put these in here. And then obviously you just keep building on top. But I think what I'll do, I think what I'll do is I'll leave that one to one side, make another one, and then pop them all together in a minute. Then, so we've got that bit there, It's just a matter of putting these on top. Now, as you already know, I haven't got much room in here, so I don't want to knock you. And then underneath they've got the holes underneath, so it's just lining them up. So then all you've got to do is put these on, and then they sit on there. But I think what I will do is I will cable tie them down. I would actually prefer them the other way up. I'm sure they'll be fine. If you put them the other way up, they're just going to fall off. So that's no good. So they got to go that way up. But to be fair, for 8, whatever it was, I'm not too worried. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. So that's it. It's all up and ready now. I'll just put a few bits and bobs on and then I'll show you afterwards. Right, that's it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Press the bell and you'll get to find out when more content comes. Obviously there's different content, there's gardening, there's animals, there's different things, but you can watch whatever it is that you like to watch. And that's about it for me. So see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.